Hey guys, we are in Kentucky on an unofficial trail in the Clifty Wilderness Area of Red River Gorge. We are seeking out 3 hidden arches back here. We're here for 2 nights, 3 days. I've got my buddy Nate with me. Thanks for joining me. It's going to be a great trip. Let's go check these arches out. Lots of nice, clear flowing water that disappears into a cave. How cool is that? Wow, I wonder where that goes.
Down.
Yeah. Must come out across the road somewhere in the Red River. Yeah. This is called a Clifty Wilderness spider here. That is freaking disgusting. Don't you blow it on me. Look at those big old fangs just waiting to sink them into somebody's flesh. This is a pretty area. We have yet to find any of these arches. We're 1.5 miles in, and there's no real good maps detailing where these arches are at, so you rely heavily on past YouTube videos to show you the way. And we're not having much luck yet. We are still following the Copperas Creek Trail. Copperas Creek Falls River on our way to Copperas Creek Falls. Alright, we have arrived at Copperas Creek Falls. Let's go check this thing out. We could hear it coming for a little while. And the maps, our map said it was about 2 to 2.4 miles in. It's more like 1.8 according to my GPS. Nice. That is pretty amazing. We're definitely going to go check this out from above too. It's hard to believe this is on an unofficial trail in the Clifty Wilderness Area. This is beautiful. Alright, I'm up here at the crest of the falls. Is the top of the falls called the crest? We're at the top of the falls. Let's go take a look over the edge. Very carefully. No arches yet, we're still looking. These things are a little tricky to find. But this is still very pretty. We thought there might have been an arch up here, but no luck. Alright, we're off again.
Osborne.
On the Osborne Loop. Let's hit it. Well, after completing the Copperas Creek Falls Trail and not having any luck finding the 3 arches, we are now on the Osborne Bend Loop. Is that what it's called? The Osborne Bend? Mm-hmm. The Osborne Bend Loop. And we're about 3/4 mile in. We're just going to go in like 2 or 3 miles and try to find a place to set up camp tonight. It's only 3:20, but when the sun goes down over these little hills, it starts getting dark pretty early. So I figure by 4:30 we want to be setting up camp. We have camp all set up. We are on the Osborne Loop, 4 miles in, just past the cutoff to, what was that? Lost Branch Creek. Lost Branch Creek, so yeah, it goes over to Shelter We Trace Trail. But we're on the Osborne Loop, 4 miles in, like I said. We got about 2.5 out tomorrow morning to our truck, and then we're gonna go find some cool overlooks. So we got a nice stash of firewood for tonight. Nice fire. We're both getting hungry, ready for some dinner. We're all set up. And this is called a tube tent. Tube tent. Pretty cool.
A little modification on the back.
A little extra tarp.
Yeah, keep it
Block the wind. Okay, and you'll leave this end open.
Yep.
Pretty nice. I definitely need to start looking into tents because I know you can't hang hammocks everywhere you go. What a beautiful sunrise today through the trees. Camp is broke down. It's a little after 8 o'clock and we're hitting the trail. So we have big plans for today. We have a couple miles to hike back to the car, and then we are heading to Indian Staircase, and then over to Auxier Ridge and see Courthouse Rock and Haystack and whatever else there may be. So let's get rolling. We are just about ready to exit the Osborne Loop, and we walked upon this really neat area with this weird concrete building. I have no idea what it is. We thought it was like an outhouse, but no door on it and no toilet, but a good echo. We are here at the Bison Way trailhead, getting ready to head up the trail to see Indian Staircase. I can't wait. After being on the boring Osborne Loop, we are ready to see some beautiful sights. It's 10:30, beautiful clear sky. Let's get rolling. Alright guys, we are to the entrance of Indian Staircase. The first little rock scramble here. We're on the unofficial trail for Indian Staircase. Pretty simple to find, but easy to miss. Very easy to miss the little side trail. After you cross that second creek, you go over a little wooden bridge. And as soon as you cross that little wooden bridge, 300 or 400 feet, the little spur trail to the right takes you up here to Indian Staircase. Ah, there's the infamous steps. I can see how that could be pretty slick and dangerous if it was wet. Looks pretty easy today. So is this what you were talking about? It was questionable to take your 1-year-old child in a backpack.
Yeah.
I can see that. All right, let's get up there, guys. All right, here's the sketchy part. Definitely a little tricky on this first step, isn't it? Yeah, it might be a little easier here. Just don't want to slide off that. Holy crap.
You alright, dude?
Man, I don't know. Just get over that first hump. If I didn't have the camera in my hands, I might have to put the camera down to get up. All right. I'll try to do it with the camera. Not too bad.
Indian Staircase.
Oh yeah, right here, baby. But we came out on this view, this amazing stellar view. Now this is what I think of when I think of Red River Gorge. Yeah. This is what I came here for. Yeah. Everything's turned brown, but it's still beautiful.
Color brown, pines.
Yeah. Let's check out this side. Man. Nice. We got some beautiful views here. Wow. This is amazing. At the top of Indian Staircase, we took a right, and we were going to follow all the way to the end and take a shortcut down to the car, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it. We're still working on it. Wow, beautiful. Oh, wow. This is cool. Oh, I feel the warmth up here. Yeah, we're gonna try. Yeah, this looks like a good lunch spot. There's Indian Staircase. Yeah, pretty sure we were just over there. That's the scramble, the steep Indian Staircase scramble right there. All right, way off in the distance, there's two climbers, or two hikers going up Indian Staircase. Right there. There's the full zoom power of the Lumix, Panasonic Lumix, 9.3 times. So that's where we just came up, and then we went right. And eating lunch here now. In this beautiful area. There's our backdrop. All right, we just finished lunch and we are working our way down off of the mountain. And we're going to try our own secret way of getting down. We don't know if it's even possible. We're going to try. No problem. I think once we get down off this, we're golden.
Yeah, this is like the Indian, this is like a cowboy staircase.
There you go. We are here at the Glady Cultural Environmental Learning Center, filling up with some water and heading off to Auxier Ridge. So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we need to get moving because we got about 4 hours of daylight left, and we want to put some miles on and find us a good campsite. So we are ready to rock and roll. Oh, you got one? Sweet, we just picked up an awesome map. All right, we finally made it to Auxier Ridge. And the parking lot is somewhat full. About 20 cars here probably, maybe 30. But had no problem getting right in. And here's the beginning of the Auxier Ridge Trail, number 204. We both have our coats on because it is 38 degrees. But, you know me, I like to hike in shorts. Let's rock and roll. On our way to Haystack, right?
Haystack.
We're going to go see Haystack first, look for a camping spot, and maybe on to Courthouse Rock if we're having trouble finding a place to camp. Nate's getting a selfie. Did I get in it? I tried to get in it.
You should get in it.
Beautiful. All right, I see some good stuff coming up. I don't know what the deal is with these little ribbons. I keep seeing these pink and black checkers.
That's where the party's at.
Alright, we're getting pretty close to Courthouse Rock here. Not sure where it's at, but we got some beautiful views here. And in the distance, quarter mile across as the crow flies, there's an arch. I don't know what arch that is. Maybe that's the double arch we were reading about. I don't know. I think that's double arch, so you can't get to it from here. You have to take the other trail. But the drone might be able to get to it. And here's the view on the other side. Amazing. Wow. But we were just talking about how cold and dark it is down there. blocking the sunlight. And I think we're ready to start looking for a nice campsite.
November 10th.
We're making our way up to Courthouse Rock, right up here at the top. Let's go take a look at it. All right, straight ahead is Courthouse Rock. There's someone who has a fire right down there. So we're looking for a campsite. I don't know if I want to be down in the valley, but there's the smoke there alone. There's a creek down there, I think.
2 fires.
Yep. Must be some good campsites down there. And there's where we were flying the drone from over there. Man, what a sight. What sounds and sights. All right, we just came down the stairs up there from the viewing area of Courthouse Rock. And here is Courthouse Rock from the bottom. What do we got left here? Half hour of sun before it goes down over the back of the hill there. All I know is that if we don't find camp soon, it's going to start getting cold and dark. So we finally found camp tonight. It's 4:30. The sun has gone down over the ridge there. And we had a heck of a time finding a good place to set up camp. But because everything's on a slope. So I think we found about the only level spot within the last mile. We're all set up. I got my hammock over there. It has his tube tent over here. Letting the fire burn down with some coals and get a nice hot meal in us. It's going to get pretty cold tonight. The forecast is for 25 degrees. So last night was about 32 to 35, somewhere in there. We had a little ice on his tent, so we know it got close to freezing, and that was about my limit for what I brought. So tonight's going to be pretty cold. Well, we are all set up finally, and got a nice roaring fire. Boil no water. And with this cold coming in tonight, I'm going to pitch that tarp down tight on me and close the rear and back door. Just try to trap in my body heat a little bit, or keep the wind out if the wind picks up, even though it is dead calm right now. What are we eating tonight, Nate? Ramen?
Ramen.
Okay.
Got some smoked bacon mashed potatoes.
Now that sounds pretty good.
For dessert,
Oh, dessert.
we got a little bit of this Cocoa Classic.
Okay. You always got to one-up me.
Yeah. And if you're still hungry, got some leftover
Some
peanut
leftovers.
butter, tortilla.
Nice. Well, I'm having breakfast for dinner tonight. What do you call that? Brenner? I don't know. Oh, we're going to go with the breakfast skillet since I didn't eat it this morning. And for dessert, fried Spam over the fire with a tortilla. It's going to be awesome. I had it last week at Shawnee State Park, and it was amazing. Can't wait to have it again. And here is the tail end of the sun going down over the ridge. All right, well, our second and final night is coming to an end here at Red River Gorge on Auxier Ridge Trail. And tomorrow morning we got a few miles to hike out, and we're heading home and calling it a trip. I have a new concoction that I like to eat for camping that I wanted to share. And it's with your plain old flour tortilla. And we made some instant mashed potatoes in an old Mountain House bag. And Spam singles. So I fried up a Spam single over the fire, just like a hot dog, cut it in half, put it on the tortilla, and then I spread my cheddar bacon mashed potatoes in there also. That is some good camping food right there. Well, good night from Red River Gorge. See you in the morning. Good morning. Sitting around enjoying a cup of coffee, a cup of hot chocolate by the fire. And the fire feels really good this morning because it's about 30 degrees. I'm trying something a little new this morning. My camera set here. I'm trying some cream of wheat. It's been in my backpack for a year. And looks like you got some peanut butter and tortilla.
Peanut butter, tortilla, and
Good deal.
hot chocolate.
We got fresh water right down there by those green trees in the ravine. Not a lot, but just enough. Another beautiful day.
So last night we were sleeping. Sometime in the night we heard some noises.
I think it was around 1:30 or 3:30, and it sounded like, you know, right up there on the ridge, there's the path, about, what's that, 40 yards away from us?
Yeah.
And I heard like galloping hooves sound running down the trail, and with every gallop it had like some kind of huff or a snort, and it wasn't a noise, it was more of a noise with that. So if you can combine those two noises, that's what it sounded like.
Big buck.
Oh man, big pissed off buck, man. We were in his territory. All right, I need to blow my nose now. We're less than a half mile away from camp this morning, and this is the beautiful campsite we just came up on. Fire ring, some firewood, a beautiful view all around us. Wow, this is nice. So if we ever come back to Auxier Ridge again, we know of two sites that are definitely worth staying in. Here, and another one about a half mile off the trailhead. All right, we are here at Haystack, working our way around it. This is beautiful. What a massive, massive rock feature this is. Wow. All right, we are here at Koomer Ridge Campground, and we're gonna go check out Hidden Arch. No packs, we're gonna do this quick, get some pictures and head home. Come on, guy.
That's an arch.
Yep, let's get a picture of us up there in that arch. Ooh, it's a cave. There's a black bear in there and he's getting hungry. Oh, there you go. Hold those legs out straight. Very interesting rock formation there. Oh, nice. All right, tell me the name of these trees again for the camera. Rhododendron. We believe all these green leaves are of the tree rhododendron, and I can never remember the name of it. It's like a jungle. Well, we have exited the woods for the final time on our quick 3-day, 2-night trip at Red River Gorge. Had a great time, had great weather, saw some amazing sights. Car's up ahead here. We're gonna hop in and go find some good food. Thanks for joining us, really appreciate it. Until next time, I'm Jason, this is Nate. So long, go Bucks.